Hello, welcome back to my channel, Ant Does All. And oh man, I'm getting a little lightheaded. But if you could hit that like and subscribe button, so you can. Whoa, what's going on? Why are y'all in the ceiling? Whoa, wait a minute. It was just me. All right, let's try this again. Welcome back to my channel, Ant Does All, where I am going on a journey of a book review journey. So if you would like and subscribe, go ahead and follow me so we can go on this journey together. Well, before I get into the book review, I want to give little hints of the future of this channel. Hopefully this will continue to grow with everybody who wants to subscribe and who continues to follow me. One thing, there's going to be a future giveaway, and it has to do with reading, so that's exciting if you want to stick around. Another thing, I also want to promote like something that's near and dear to my heart, like guys who read. I know there are a lot of guys who read. One of my best friends growing up in high school, he used to like to read a lot. But as I got older as an adult, there has been like fewer and fewer guys that I know personally who read, and I want to promote that there are out there, and maybe we could provide a different perspective, even reading a romantasy book. So speaking of that, I want to create another video for you guys to share 2 book clubs that with my experience of going to. Well, one book club I was invited but not invited. It's kind of funny because I was actually at a bookstore when it happened. Anyways, and then another book club that I tried to join, or I did join. It was a nice experience. I'll definitely do it again. I would definitely want to do it more. All right, so now we can get into the meat and potatoes of this book. So I want to start off with, I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book again on my reading journey, which I started about a year and a half ago. It was my first book. Was a good first book recommendation, so I want to recommend it as well. If you need a first book recommendation, I would recommend this. So I want to express that this book, the writing was done well. Like Sarah J. Maas, again, she's wonderful at writing and describing and allowing the mind to explore her creation. I want to start off welcoming the protagonist Fair, who is a survivalist by nature and strong-willed at times. It's a slow start, but don't let that bother you because it has a lot of world building, a lot of character building. So and that's something that I loved about this. That's what I like, and being able to see all aspects of the book, the characters, what they feel, what they see, down to the wind breezing. I enjoyed it. There are tons and tons of creatures in this book, mythical characters. I love that about this book, and there are definitely suspenseful moments for sure in this book. I do have to say there is a love romance involved in the book. Being part of a fantasy romance book, a romantasy, there is definitely some romance involved. There are also definitely a few somewhat spicy moments. But I say that that's more of like a PG-13 level. So definitely young adults, I would recommend they could read it and enjoy it. So all in all, I definitely have to give this a 8.5 out of 10 rating, and I think that for my first book, I think that's a really high rating for it. In my opinion, like everything was amazing. So I enjoy it, and I definitely would recommend anybody who wants to read this book. It's also like the gateway to the rest of the series, which is incredible, if I say so myself. The next book in the series is Mist and Fury. I think that's one of the best books of the series by a lot, and have raved about. But in my opinion, Wings and Ruins was my absolute fave. If you ever get to that point, I want to root on for you because it's absolutely amazing. I would want to read that book again. Well, I would actually give this book another read too. I eventually will, given the time. I want to dive into like possibly another video and actually going further into this, possibly with spoilers, because I want to get into my reactions. Again, that's why I want to create this channel. My reactions, my opinions, my feelings on the characters, the plot. The plot was amazing, but also the characters is what made it that much greater. Another small spoiler here. There are like I said, there's surely honorable mentions of characters in the book that just might capture a great deal of attention. So you can keep that in mind if you want to give this a read. I say do it. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. Again, I think my next video I will definitely give another high-level review of Mist and Fury, but eventually I want to get super deep into this book, and I want to hear everyone's thoughts too. I love to have conversations about how they felt towards characters, how they felt about the whole plot. I want to know what y'all think. So if you can leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of this book, if you have read it, and if you would highly recommend it as well. All right.